Well, I'm up here hunting and trying to video my hunt, and it's kind of a slow day, so I think I want to talk a little bit about my videoing strategy and what I do to try to capture my hunts on video. Now, one of the things I do is I don't zoom in on the animal very close. I just want what I see with my own eye to come across the TV screen, and what I've found is being zoomed in about a fourth of the way. Say this is the slide bar of what you're seeing on your viewfinder, how far you've got zoomed in. This is wide angle and this is telephoto zoomed in all the way. I'm going to keep it about right here where this arrow holder is, about a fourth of the way zoomed in. And that does a good job. The animal doesn't look like a little ant on the screen. And occasionally I will zoom out wide angle all the way. When the deer are running and rutting and just blowing through, the odds of getting everything on the screen is so hard. I'll zoom out all the way, and my last hunt I did that, but it turned out fine. It looks fine on a bigger monitor. Now on a cell phone or whatnot, it'll be a little small. But the other thing I do is I try, if at all possible, to get the animal coming in. I'm gonna have him, when if I can get him when he's out there, say around 100 yards, and I'm gonna follow him in. And sometimes I'll just put the camera down where he walks into the screen. He just walks through the viewfinder and video him coming in that way. That looks good. But we're not Marty Stauffer. We just have to do the best we can do. And one thing that I see some people might do is try to follow the animal all the way in and get get him on screen the whole time, and then transfer to the bow and try to get hooked up and get him shot before he walks out. Now, I don't do that a lot. What I'll do is I'll anticipate. I'll get him coming in a little bit, and then I'll go straight to where I think he's going to offer the shot. Then I'll transfer over to the bow and get ready. He'll walk back into the viewfinder, and then I'll shoot him. And what you can do to fill in that gap between where you pulled off of him out there at 40 yards coming in, and anticipated where the shot was going to be, you can fill that in with second angle footage, which I don't have a second angle camera. I'm filming with my cell phone now, kind of a second angle deal, but I don't have that, so I would have to maybe go back and film, what I did between the time I pulled off of him and anticipated where the shot was going to be. And that's what I'll do. Hopefully one day I'll get a second angle camera and it'll show all that. And when you do get into editing part of it, you can just you'll show on the video where the deer's coming in, and then you'll show getting ready, and then the next view you'll see is when he walks in the screen again, where you've anticipated where the shot's going to come from. And we do that anyway as bow hunters. We anticipate where the shot's going to be, and we already kind of have that figured out. And you're just getting ahead of him with a camera. That's all you're doing, and it just makes it a lot easier. If you try to follow them all the way in and stop the camera when the deer stops and get on the bow, most of the time they'll walk out before you get the shot. You'll see a lot of people shooting deer off, off camera when that happens. They go ahead and show it anyway, and it's just not that good when it's off camera. It's a lot better when you can just get ahead of the deer, let the camera be filming. The deer walks in it, you're getting the bow ready, and you're watching the viewfinder at the same time. And as soon as his head comes in the viewfinder, all he's got to do is take another step or two, and you're on go then. And can take the shot. I'm still looking for animals. I'm not talking so loud that I think I'd be spooking one if he was coming in. But anyway, that's about all I have on that. I don't have anything as far as tech, like what, Marty Stauffer could tell you or anything like that. I'm just kind of a low-tech videographer. But pretty successful at it. Well, to say I'm a little bit disgusted with myself is an understatement. I shot some footage yesterday telling how I video and kind of reviewing my video and strategy. And this morning I got up in this pretty good spot. There's some acorns, got some great rubs around me, and things was kind of slow. And I said, "Well, I'm gonna review that footage that I took yesterday." And got my phone out and went to Video Leap and put the footage over there, which is a phone editing app for footage. And was thinking about doing a little editing. And I was reviewing my footage. Went to the second clip, which looked to be acceptable. And was trying to figure out how to cut some little rough places out of it. And I looked down, and here comes a shooter buck. And it was a scramble drill because my phone was on. It was playing my voice from the day before, that clip. I was trying to get that cut off, get the phone back in my pocket, get my camera on, get it swung around. And had I not been fooling around doing that, I would have saw the deer coming in from probably 60 yards out and videoed him in and swung around and got on the shooting lane and shot him just as I was just the way I was explaining in the video. But I didn't see him till he was 30 yards out, maybe a little closer, probably 25. And he stopped out there, and as I was getting ready, he started walking again, and he just walked right through. I got the camera swung around, but I wasn't ready to shoot, and he just walked right through. And that's what happens sometimes when you're distracted, trying to bring good stuff to y'all, to the viewers, and just really not on point with what I'm doing. I've got to get back focused and have plenty of time to edit at home and at other times besides hunting. But anyway, I just wanted to add that to it. That's a little side note to this video on how to video hunts. Main thing is staying on point. But anyway, if anything good comes out of it, yeah, I would have shot that buck, but he was just a 6 point, and he probably would have had some ground shrinkage, and probably good that he got by. He'll be fun to hunt next year.